It has truly been the summer of Coco Gauff, as the American has claimed two of the biggest titles of her career within the span of a month. First, the DC City Open before winning her maiden 1000 trophy in Cincy. I actually spoke with Coco right before her summer surge during media day at the DC City Open, and the American talked about her recovering from that tough loss at Wimbledon to Kenin, supporting her friend Chris Eubanks during that same tournament, and more. So this is your first tournament since Wimbledon where I felt you played really well, but your tournament finished early there against Kenin, but you also had a strong showing at Birmingham. Can you talk about your overall form heading into the hard court swing and just how you feel both physically and emotionally?
Yeah, I think that I had a good couple weeks of training. Obviously, Wimbledon was a really heartbreaking loss for me, especially because I thought I was playing well in the grass season. And I didn't play all the way bad that match. So, yeah, but it's in the past, and I'm only looking forward to going upward from there.
So you actually stayed at Wimbledon after your tournament finished to support your good friend Chris Eubanks. Can you talk a bit about your relationship with Chris and how it felt watching his success at SW19?
Yeah. I was also in doubles, so I didn't stay completely. No, you're good. I didn't stay completely because of him, but I did stay an extra day to watch his quarterfinal match. And it was really cool to see. This moment is something that I've been telling him that he could have been doing for a long time. I don't think he really had the belief in himself then. But now he definitely does have the belief, and I think he's only going to go upward from here. And it was really cool to see that unfold in person.
Right. So last few questions. You hired a new coach, Pierre. How do you pronounce his name?
Para.
Para.
It's okay. It took me a week to figure that out.
Okay. Para Riba. Is that Para Riba?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you talk a bit about how that partnership came about and some things that he's brought to your game?
Yeah. I started with Para, really Wimbledon. But to be honest, there was not much he could have done between 3 days before I was playing. For my game, he's a really positive guy, and he's really been helping me finding the positioning and helping me with my footwork and making sure I'm taking the right pathway to the ball, and just a lot of things, just decision making, accuracy. It's a lot that I think that we've been working on, and I'm hoping that it'll come together for the hard court season.
And then final question. I'm a big fan of the CG1s. I got me a pair as soon as they drop. Yes. I feel like they're kind of it's honestly on the same level as the Jordan ones, to be honest, and what you've brought to tennis. Is there any word on when the CG2s are coming out, or is it another year of CG1 colorways?
I don't have any word on when the CG2s are coming out. I will say we are in the process of developing them, but yeah, people know. I don't know if people know how that goes. It could take a long time or not. So I really don't have a clear answer, but we are in the process of making them. I guess that's the only thing I can say.
One final question. I don't know if you're aware of this as well, but on Twitter at least, you kind of consider a sort of a fashion icon, your statement outfits and looks. Can you kind of talk about that as well and kind of your idea and what you wear on court as well?
I did not know on Twitter I was a fashion icon. I'm not really on Twitter that much, but that's pretty cool. I do pay attention to what I wear on and off the court. So I'm trying. I love to dress up, so I really am trying. I'm glad that people notice the details that come into it all. I do try to bring in a different look or cut, or sometimes clean or cut, or more, a little bit messy, I guess, to tennis. And I think that tennis can be boring sometimes. The kids can be the same. So I try to bring a different things, seeing colors that people would never pair together, or different cuts and all that. So I'm glad that people kind of take notice to it. So, yeah, I guess I'm on tennis fashion Twitter. I don't know.
Thank you, Coco.
Thank you.
Thank you all for watching this interview with Coco. It was a true pleasure to speak with such a champion as she, and it was even more cool that this convo happened right before she went on that incredible tear. Make sure you all subscribe and click the notification bell so you're notified whenever I post more player interviews and daily US Open recaps. Thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all soon here on Grand Slam Tennis News Today.